Welcome. I would like to introduce you to Group 4. Group 4 is built of Hunter, Zane, Nadia, and Lishy, and we make quite the team. Hunter excels at being a turtle, finding six-armed piesasters, and keeping the group generally on track. Zane is the king of laughs, and reminding the group to enjoy themselves, even when Aaron is looming over our shoulders. Nadia's specialties are wandering, mad dash scrambles to lay the tape before the tide takes our transect, and harvesting chitin plates. Lishy has a talent for finding the tiniest, cutest, and most unique organisms in the tide pools, including all of the chitins that Nadia is looking for. We are one of the 5 groups of marine biology students that descended upon South Cove, Cape Arago this spring to collect data for marine ecology class taught by Dr. Aaron Galloway. As a class, we are collecting data from the intertidal to be shared with DIMES, a collaborative effort among scientists to produce quality data that can be shared for use by others elsewhere.
The DIMES intertidal protocol included a UPC unified approach, where we placed a 30-meter transect line at tidal zones of positive 0.5 meters, positive 1.5 meters, and then randomized, taking a total of 30 photos of a quarter-meter squared quadrat along our transect at each location, then identifying the substratium of the quadrats. This is where Hunter's going into turtle mode comes in handy when all the algae had a glare. Additionally, we did a swath where Nadia and Hunter would walk the 30-meter transect with a 1-meter stick on both sides of the line, looking for larger mobile species. All the while, Zane and I continued the UPC survey as we faced the wrath of the incoming tides. Finally, we did a timed rally, where we did 30 minutes per person for species search at the low, high, and randomized tidal zones. This is where we showed each other amazing species that were not found or included in the first 2 methods, making note of each observation and abundance in case it aids in other groups' project interests.
And now it's time for 5 interesting things we found at South Cove. Our first entry today is a 6-armed piesaster sea star. These echinoderms usually only have 5 arms, but this one had 6. Next, we have a cephalopod with some assembly required. It's an octopus arm. Next, we have a moon glow anemone. These little rascals are usually pretty elusive at South Cove, but we managed to find one. Next, we have an urchin test. Though these may be common in Group 5 or Group 6, there aren't many in Group 4, and we managed to find one. And finally, we have something very brutal, a piesaster sea star biting off more than it can chew by eating a gumboot chitin. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time on 5 Interesting Things We Found at South Cove.
Special thanks to Dr. Aaron Galloway for giving us an A on this project and documentary, as well as all of our classmates in marine ecology and everyone at the Oregon Institute of Marine Biology who helped to make this happen. We hope you learned something about South Cove from the perspective of Group 4.